Hey everyone! I didn't make video for a few days. I got a little busy making toys for children who need it. So I'm back. I hope everyone is well. It's raining here, so I think it's about time for another story. Marguerite's Fountain. So, what do you think? What's it gonna be about? Who's this and who's this? Are there two mice? Yeah. Okay, so let's read about it. Well, it's a beautiful castle, isn't it? Can you see it? Okay, so let's read the first page. Benjamin, this guy, sorry. No, this guy. Benjamin lived at the bottom of the tallest steeple in the cathedral yard. That's a cathedral, it's not a castle. Okay, my bad. There was a little gap in the sturdy stone. It had been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. Marguerite, this lady, lived next to the little fountain. All day and all night, the sparkling drops dance in the fountain pool. Oh yeah, I love fountains. And in the Czech Republic, where I'm from, there is a fountain which changes colors. And it's so beautiful. When we see each other, guys, I have to bring some pictures. Every day, Benjamin watched Marguerite dancing around the fountain. He so wanted to be her friend, but he was so shy. It's okay to be shy. It's okay to be shy, but he was very shy. So Marguerite danced alone. Who's this? There's a new person. Then one day, someone was dancing with Marguerite. His name was Randolph. Okay? His coat was dark and glossy. His eyes were black. Randolph wanted to have the little fountain for his own. You're the most beautiful dancer I have ever known, he told Marguerite. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens now. Benjamin wanted to tell Marguerite the truth, but Randolph was big and strong. Benjamin was small and strong. Scared, sorry, not strong. You have a lovely voice. So Marguerite danced for Randolph and sparkled for him, but he was lying. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, but one day, can we see, Randolph stopped telling Marguerite she was a beautiful dancer. You're making me dizzy with all that spinning, he said. No, that's not nice. Then he stopped telling her that she had a lovely voice. Be quiet, shh, shh, be quiet. I want to listen to the sound of my fountain. Your fountain, said Marguerite. Let's see. Randolph twirled his thin mustache and laughed. Ha 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 ha. Like this. He took the mustache and he did like this. It's my fountain now. You must find somewhere else to live. The sewer is empty. You can live there. That's the sewer here. That's not very nice, is it? I think he's pretty mean, this guy. Benjamin watched Marguerite creep away from her little fountain, and she was so happy, and now she's sad. Oh no. And there he is. Marguerite no longer sparkled and danced. She curled up in the old sewer alone. Oh, I am the king of the world. Randolph, this guy, laughed. No, he's not, marching around the fountain. But yeah, he pretended he's the king. I wish I was strong and brave, sighed Benjamin. And then he had an idea. Wow, this is complicated. Can you see it? All the pipes and everything. Benjamin crept into the deepest drain. He ran through the dripping, smelly pipes. It was dark and scary. There were loud gurgling noises all around him. Shadows flickered on the walls like huge monsters. He ran along all the way But he kept going. At last he found what he was looking for. This. He was looking for this. It's a... What is it? It's a tap. He closed the fountain down, I think. Next morning, the little fountain was silent and still. Work! Work! Nothing happened. What is wrong with my fountain? Benjamin was standing by the drain. This. The fountain is missing, Marguerite, he said. You have to bring her back. Randolph ran to the sewer and dragged poor Marguerite out. Her coat was muddy and her whiskers were crumbled. Randolph waited. Okay. He's a baddie, this guy Randolph. He's so mean. But the fountain was still and silent just like before. You lied to me, Randolph shouted at Benjamin. Benjamin's paws were shaking, but he hid them behind his back. The fountain is unhappy because Marguerite is unhappy, he told Randolph. You have to be kind to her. Yeah, that's right. We all have to be kind. He straightened her whiskers. He told her that she was beautiful and he gave her good things to eat. Randolph growled and grumbled, but he wanted the fountain to work more than anything, so he had Marguerite clean her coat. Okay, let's see. This is pretty nice story, isn't it? Can you guys see it? Yeah. But Marguerite did not smile or sing or dance, and the little fountain was silent and still. You lied to me, Randolph shouted again. Benjamin was so frightened his little tail was shaking. Ooh, scared. Yeah. Marguerite looked at Benjamin. She could not bear to see Randolph scare him. Okay, let's see this. Can we see it? Yeah. There is a little wheel at the bottom of the deepest drain, she said. It turns the fountain on. But the drain is dangerous. Randolph's old black eyes glittered. I'm not scared of anything. No, I'm going. He smiled, squeezed his greasy body into the drain and disappeared into the dark. Marguerite and Benjamin waited. The stones of the cathedral waited. The fountain waited. Okay. Can we see both of these guys? Okay. So, then there was a movement in the drain. Randolph slid out onto the ground. He was dirty and muddy and smelly, and he was shaking all over. Monsters! Monsters! Oh my goodness. Gurgling, dripping monsters. He squirmed on the ground. His eyes flickered from side to side. Oh, monsters! Oh my goodness. Scary, isn't it? I can't do this, Benjamin whispered. He took a long deep breath and disappeared into the drain. Marguerite and Randolph waited. The stone of the cathedral waited. The fountain waited. Okay, let's see. At last, Benjamin stepped out of the drain. He was dirty, muddy, smelly, but his bright eyes were full of fire. You are scared, he said. Your heart is as stony as the cathedral and as tiny as a single drop of water. This is my fountain, Randolph said. His voice shaking. No, said Benjamin. This is Marguerite's fountain. Suddenly, the water started to gurgle and bubble. Oh, we have the fountain back. Now, leave now, they told him. Yeah, Benjamin said. Leave the fountain, leave the cathedral yard, and leave Marguerite alone. Randolph's moustache dropped. He looked at the fountain, at Benjamin, at Marguerite. I don't care about you, silly fountain, anyway, he muttered, and slowly slipped away into the shadows. And then something magical happened. The fountain bursted into life, the water foamed and flew into the air, higher and higher, until it was as high as the highest steeple in the cathedral yard. Now everything is like before, almost everything. Marguerite still dances around the fountain, but together with Benjamin. Bye, everyone. Bye.